Welcome to Truth in Perilous Times. Have you seen any of these lately? Is society getting better, or worse? Unfortunately worse, if we are honest. We find the answer in Romans 1. God is giving people up to their own desires, letting them have their own way, because they exchanged the truth of God for a lie. Verse 18, For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, who suppress the truth in unrighteousness. And verses 24 and 25. Therefore, God also gave them up to uncleanness, in the lusts of their hearts, to dishonor their bodies among themselves, who exchanged the truth of God for the lie. But what lie? The age-old very first lie. In all of creation, you will not, surely, die. Found in Genesis 3, verse 4. Sure, we know that we all die someday. But what did God mean with die? It is not like just switching off a light, ending all consciousness. Utter darkness, isolation, constant torment of the mind and the body, all-consuming regret, because this was preventable. No longer under God's protection from the evil one. For the first time ever totally God-forsaken. A sentence with no end, and irreversible. The soul cannot die, it is eternal. What God meant with death was the soul's separation from God, its creator and sustainer. Death for the unsaved is not a gathering of like-minded people, where they learn to make a new living and build a new society. It is in fact never-ending physical, emotional, and mental torment by demonic entities, with no boundaries or intervention from God. John 8 verse 44 explains the origin of the lie. He, the devil, was a murderer from the beginning. He has always hated the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he lies, it is consistent with his character, for he is a liar, and the father of lies. The lie goes further. If you eat of Satan's lies, your eyes will not be opened. You will not be like God, knowing good from evil. Just the opposite. Your eyes will be blinded, and your judgment clouded. If a person persists in this manner of living, God will give him over to the desires of his own wicked heart. Such a person is deceived to think he is free and happy. But he is on the road to destruction. Matthew 7 verse 13 says, Enter by the narrow gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way, that leads to destruction. And there are many who go in by it. John 1 verse 1 to 5. In the beginning was the Word. And the Word was with God. And the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him. And without him nothing was made that was made. In him was life, and the life was the light of men. And the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not comprehend it. John 8 verse 51. I tell you the truth, anyone who obeys my teaching will never die. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. On this channel, you will find content that glorifies him and teach his word. In the times we live in, the only way to not be deceived is to be anchored in the word of God, the only absolute truth. Psalm 119 verse 105. Your word is a lamp to my feet, and a light to my path. We are always busy developing new content, so please subscribe to this channel. Like and share, to help us reach more people. Truth in Perilous Times.